One Piece! 行くぞ!
GOL D. Rogers, Shocking Pass. King IMU-SAMA's Connections. Hi everyone, Flying Panda. Goldwater ruled the seas and became the Pirate King, but did he stamp his mark within the world government, and in this case, did he confront IMU-SAMA? As confirmed by Silver's relay, they knew the true history and he was willing to divulge the whole truth to Nicole Robin if she wished, but she declined his offer. I believe that the Roger Pirates knew about the existence of IMU-SAMA, and therefore this connects to the Will of D being passed down, and there seems to be some connections to the Straw Hat. I also believe that they confronted IMU-SAMA, but they could not defeat him, and later Roger developed his illness. Did IMU-SAMA give him this illness? I will get some more evidence on this in another video, but now let's talk about the origins of IMU-SAMA. Here comes a One Piece theory from Draco. This theory is about some of the connections of IMU-SAMA to other religious figures from different cultures and how some of these connections might tie in with the ancient century. This video is not meant to offend any religion or way of life, it's just a theory video, using different facts to try to make a point and draw conclusions after using those facts. Remember, this video is not meant to offend any religion or way of life part, because this video will heavily reference our religion texts from books, scrolls, or even stone tablets or walls. Now let's get on with the video. Imu can mean Buddha after all in Japanese, as discussed in my previous videos. When most of you think of the Buddha, they think of Siddhartha Gautama, who was the former prince who started the spark that shone through the world and helped spread Buddhism to the masses. It has reached many even to this day. The Buddha is not a specific person. There have been plenty Buddhas in our distant past, 20 named Buddha to be exact. That means there were 24 Buddhas before Gautama. Name Buddha is a name for a person who has attained full enlightenment, that teaches in the way of Buddhism, who brings enlightenment and wisdom. I believe that another of the inspiration for One Piece, the lore, and places of the word of One Piece is the Bible, or more exactly, Abrahamic religion. There are constant references to the Bible, for example, like the devils and the forbidden fruit, the Adam tree and Adam, the Eva tree and Eve, and the Bible Bartholomew Kuma used to hold. But the biggest connection is that the world government symbol is a cross, or a special crucifix if you will. The celestial dragons are regarded as gods with the permission to do anything they want. So for IMU-SAMA, I think that Oda took inspiration from the Revelation 22:13. I am the Alpha, the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Because IMU-SAMA seems to be the true leader of the world government and the god of the gods, the ruler of the world government among the celestial dragons. There is also more mentioned in the 22 Revelation that pretty much could explain the ruling of the One Piece world. I am the Alpha, the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end, which could be interpreted that IMU-SAMA was the beginning of the world government, this rule, and the IMU-SAMA's fall will be the end of the current world the world government rules. If IMU-SAMA truly is the last villain in the One Piece world, this could be really true. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. That could mean that all who is under IMU-SAMA's rule will only live only by her, his mercy, and will be under the protection of the world government, or the leaders will be able to enter the holy city of Marijuana. Early in One Piece, even the royalty of the nations in the One Piece world are within the Celestial Dragon's domain, and the title Princess means nothing in the face of God, the Celestial Dragon, and especially their true leader, IMU-SAMA. Just look at Shirahoshi and now maybe Vivi. For without our dogs and sorcerers and warmongers and murderers and idolaters and whoever loveth and maketh a lie. They could refer to all that oppose the world government and does not live under their rule, because they are pirates, criminals, or other creatures not even considered humans or humanoid. Just look at the fishermen, they are referred as a type of fish. The only truth in this world and the only justice is the one by the winner, as stated by the flamingo. We also learned from Clover that the world government won war against the Ancient Kingdom, or at least that the Ancient Kingdom was their enemies, and they don't seem to be around anymore. Now onwards to the last religious connections I'm gonna make in this theory, and believe me, there are more. When we were researching for connections of IMU-SAMA to other religions or cultures, I came across Amon from ancient Egyptian religion. Amon was the ancient god of the sun and the air. But someone beat us to it. I came to the same conclusions about what we had found out. The name of this theorist is Monkey D. Luffy OP, and this video on his YouTube is named Who is IMU-SAMA? One Piece Theory. So we suggest you check it out. Amon was written as Im. In Egyptian, his name means the Hidden One, invisible, mysterious, of form, and unlike most considered Lord of All, who compress every aspect of creation. Like how IMU-SAMA is ruling over the world government and is free to do whatever he or she pleases with his inhabitants, like a god. Originally, Amon was considered no more powerful or significant than the other gods who were part of the Ogdoad, but represented the elements of hiddenness or obscurity, while the others represented more clearly defined concepts such as darkness, water, and infinity. But later on, after 1782 BCE, in Egypt during the New Kingdom, Amon was hailed as a self-created one and king of the gods, who created all things including himself. He was associated with the god Ra, and became Amon-Ra, king of the gods. If IMU-SAMA was the victor of the war in the Void Century against the Ancient Kingdom and became the ruler of the 20 kings, 19 if you don't count Cobra, who became the Celestial Dragons, then God's IMU-SAMA is the king of gods. Now onwards to maybe the most important part of the theory. Amon, who later became known as Amon-Ra in Egypt, later became worshipped in ancient Libya, Nubia, and Greece as Zeus Amon. Zeus Amon later came to be known as Zeus in Greece, and the name has stayed as it is even to this day. We all know that the three ancient weapons are Poseidon, Pluto, and Uranus, not Zeus as the sky god. Because the Greek trinity of gods are Poseidon, Roman name Neptune, Hades, Roman name Pluto, similar to Pluton, and Zeus, Roman name Jupiter. So why is Uranus one of the three ancient weapons and not Zeus? Uranus is Hades, Poseidon, and Zeus's grandfather could be that the Void Century was a war between the past Uranus and the past Zeus about the title as King of the Gods. Poseidon and Pluto could have taken their grandfather's side against Zeus, and they lost the war, and the current ancient weapons are their descendants, like Shirahoshi is a descendant of the previous mermaid princess Poseidon. But we always believed that the last true enemy for the Straw Hat Pirates would be the world government since Shabandi. We never believed that the Gorosei would be the final villains. Just look at how we all reacted to the reveal of Kaido. Oda would never make those old men the last boss. But chapter 908 seems to have confirmed our theories and debunked some of them, because I believe that Oda would make the last enemy of the series be based on one of the biggest conspiracy theories, a myth in our current time. None other than it would be a force controlling the world from the shadows, being made up of a true elite of the One Piece world, the most powerful people in the One Piece. Because if the Celestial Dragons was the rulers, some kingdoms or someone like Akino would have dethroned them centuries ago, considering their harsh rule. I believe that the final enemy will be the true rulers of the One Piece world, none other than the Illuminatis. And it looks like IMU-SAMA probably is their leader. But if that's true, there will be more powerful foes revealed in the not so distant future of One Piece. But it looks like I was wrong about the 19 heads of Celestial Dragons, one for each royal family, former rulers of the original world government kingdoms. But more about this in the later videos that we uncover the ancient history of the One Piece world, with part 1 of that series coming out soon. But until then, anyways, thanks for watching the video. Thank you for Draco for this great theory. Please leave your comments down below, please click like, and if you haven't, please subscribe to Flying Panda and join our Discord.
Good. 行くぞ